Hey, what's up? This is RinKa Plays, and today I'm trying out a game called The Darkest Files. So actually, this seems like a pretty nice game, uh, where it's 1956 and the war is over, and we are a prosecutor, and well, we have to bring people to court, I guess. So let's head into it and see how it works. So it's part one, the Insurgent. Wait, there are even different modes, story mode and investigator mode. So this mode is for players who want to experience the story of the game without great challenge, yes. The mode is for players who want to solve puzzles and prefer more challenging experience. Well, I do like to solve puzzles, but at the same time, I would want to go into the story with ease. I don't know, maybe we will be able to change it later on while we play the game. We'll see if the puzzles are too easy, then we'll try to modify something. So, the events in our game are based on true crimes committed during the Nazi era and were investigated in the young Federal Republic of Germany. With the exception of Fritz Bauer, the names of all those involved have been changed. Any similarities with existing persons of the same name are purely coincidental. Damn. Okay, so this is based on real stories.
Frankfurt, West Germany, 1956. 11 years after the end of World War II, many crimes of the Nazi era still go unpunished. The perpetrators of these crimes are walking free. Many judges, prosecutors, and police officers have already served under the Nazis. Now they have no interest in prosecuting their former comrades for actions similar to their own. For the victims of these crimes, this is unbearable. To end this, Attorney General Fritz Bauer establishes a special unit of young prosecutors with no ties to the old regime. I am Esther Katz. I am one of these prosecutors. We are investigating Nazi crimes and bringing perpetrators to justice. Not to avenge, not to heal, but to show that there are laws that apply to all. It doesn't make us popular. Most want to forget. Some want us to shut up. But they cannot stop us. Nothing belongs to the past. Everything is still present and can become the future again.
Okay, so nice. We did get a very nice intro, not gonna lie. I did like it. And I didn't know that there was even such a thing that, well, young prosecutor team was created to do, well, stuff like that. So, a new job, okay?
First day,
Oh,
you've got this, Katz.
oh, so we are doing everything in first person. Wow, I didn't know that actually.
No point in waiting. I'm not here for an appointment.
Archive, okay, so we're not going there?
Archive. Not where I should be now.
Okay, wow, nice. I didn't look too much into it.
Hello?
About the game.
Anybody here? Not much of a welcome party.
Yeah, I wanted to listen to what she has to say, but I hadn't seen too much and learned about the game as always prior to, well, what I'm doing now to playing it. So I didn't know it will be in first person, so that's very nice. First person mode. So are we interacting with this? Wait, I did press it, but nothing happened? Oh, newspaper, so that's a collectible, and this one I can still pick it up. Anything else interesting here? What's that?
Pretty small for an intercom. Must be a new model.
Okay, I cannot go there, obviously. Dr. Fritz Bauer. I guess we have to go there. No.
The door is locked.
Okay, I guess we're finding what's unlocked. Hi.
Now, where have I? No.
Hello?
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Good morning. Sorry I didn't hear you enter. You must be Miss Katz, right?
Why is that we have dialogue options? Seriously, so yeah, let's go with this option.
Esther Katz, yes, that would be me. And you are?
Paula Fisher. Hello. I'm a legal assistant here for Mr. Bauer's team. Well, the legal assistant. We're a bit understaffed at the moment.
Well, let's ask what is she doing here, maybe.
I see. And what brings you to my office?
Exactly.
Right, I did not expect you this early. I've brought you this week's newspaper and a letter that arrived for you. Anyway, I should probably be going. I'll be at my desk if you need anything. You'll find me. Or through the intercom. We just had the whole system installed. It made my life so much easier.
Anything else, I guess? I don't know. Does it matter to us when does the Dr. Bauer arrive?
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Mr. Bauer wants to talk with you once you've acclimatized. His words, not mine. He should be arriving soon for that matter, so should the rest of the team.
I see. Very well then. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on our team, Miss Katz.
All right then. First encounter, check. Time for me to settle in.
Settle in and unpack belongings. Belongings. That's the newspaper? I don't know, but the newspapers, as I understand, are like collectibles. So are we? Here we are unpacking this. Let's read the letter maybe firstly. Yeah, let's go with the transcript. Can't see anything there. My dear daughter, my heartfelt congratulations on your promotion. Being a state attorney at the age of 30, that is no small feat. You achieved this on your own through diligence and brilliance of mind. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Though it is a great honor to work for the Attorney General directly, Dr. Barr is not always easy to work with, I hear. But people are saying a lot of good things about him too, so please, don't let me spook you. I wish you all the best for your new position. No father has ever been prouder of his daughter. With love, your father. Your mother asks if you're coming home at the weekend. I think she's still getting used to the fact that her daughter is working a job, not tending a family. Okay, clear? No comments from her side on this? Okay, weird. Oh, the newspaper? What do we have here? Bauer's witch hunt, recruitment efforts. So I guess this will be about these recruitments and hunting people. So yeah, let's unpack, I guess.
A new job.
Oh, notebook? Your notebook contains of your current to-dos, overview of characters, and more. Access it through the radial menu or tab. Understood. Okay. So, so notebook. Clear. Yeah, it's interesting that this Paula Fisher was trying to enter my, basically, go through my stuff. So, yeah.
The last holiday we spent together as a family. I'm so glad Dad made us do it.
Strange
Franz
expression.
was such a show-off that summer. Always trying to impress the girls. I wish you were here, big brother.
Understood. The
Look
last thing?
at that. Written evidence of all those sleepless nights. And a ton of coffee. But here I am. I finally made it. Pretty sure it was all worth it.
We'll see. You can never know.
I'm not letting you down. I swear.
Wait, who's that? Okay, well, she's not telling us that. So what now? Are we sitting down? Yep.
Hello?
Mr. Bauer is ready for you. He says at your own time. With him, that means as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'd better get going then.
Good luck.
Okay. Oh, we hang it up there. Okay, I didn't know that. So we're going to Bauer's office. Here we go.
Miss Katz, welcome to the front line.
Thank you. Front line, yeah, let's not question that maybe.
Good morning, Dr. Bauer.
Just mister. We're working together. My name, as you already know, is Fritz Bauer, General Prosecutor. Much to the displeasure of the public, I insist on investigating the many crimes committed under the NSDAP. Most of them, of course, have long since gone cold. And nobody out there truly wishes for us, for you, to solve them. or frankly, to even touch them. A rather thankless job, may I say. Are you up for it?
Well, I'm here, so yes.
I am, and I'm well aware of this.
You see, I'm not entirely sure of that. But no matter. Miss Katz, I believe I have the perfect case for you to start with.
I'm listening.
Hans Naumann, an older gentleman, shot just before the end of the war.
So, I don't know, what do we know? I guess that's the correct way to
What do
go.
we know about the case?
According to the victim's wife, her husband was taken by uniformed men for no reason. He never came back. His body was found in a forest nearby after the war. Shot in the head.
Wow. Let's go. There are files because it will definitely be investigated before. Because, like, the police, yes, saw it, investigated, it was an accident, or like some local bandits done it, and that's it. So let's go. If are there files?
Do we have any files? Any leads?
Yes, from the original
Here we go.
investigation.
Yep.
Miss Naumann reported her husband's death to the police. A case was opened. The public prosecutor's office investigated members of the NSDAP local group. They're suspects. However, no charges were pressed. Based on the investigation, Hans Naumann was lawfully executed.
Let's go with the basis.
And how did they reach this conclusion?
That you can learn from the documents.
Hmm.
The first thing that I'll need you to establish is why Hans Naumann was taken. Depending on the answer, we'll see if the case warrants a full investigation. I asked Mrs. Fisher to prepare a file. It should probably already be on your desk. I suggest you familiarize yourself with it and invite the widow to give a statement. Mrs. Fisher should be able to help you with that. It might also be wise to check the archives. You never know what is hidden in these old boxes. Maybe something about this official order mentioned in the discontinuation report. Ask Mr. Bournemouth for the keys, if he has a spare set. Good luck, Miss Katz.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Get the keys, check the files, and invite the first witness. And I need a refresher on the Nazi hierarchy. Understanding the chain of command will be crucial. Paula did say to ask her if I needed anything.
Okay, so we should have gotten updated tasks. Ask Paula, request documents on Nazi, look, get spare key to archives from Mr. Wachelmuch. Oh, so here he is. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do first.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, please forgive the mess. I'm afraid I didn't have the time to clean up. Miss Katz, right?
Yes.
Esther Katz, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. Christoph Wollmuth. Christoph, preferably. I try to be on first name basis.
Good. I guess that doesn't matter what I choose.
Is that usual here?
Not from what I can tell.
Let's stick to the usual then, shall we?
We are a small team. I'd love to tell you that we are small and tight-knit, but, well, happy to have more people join the fight. Especially someone like you.
I guess let's thank him and then ask for the key.
Thank you, I suppose.
Right. Again, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Bauer said you have the keys to the archive?
I do. We all. Oh, the spare. I tend to keep 2 sets, as I'm somewhat prone to displacing them. Just let me find it. And there it is, the master key. Be aware of its gifts.
Master key.
The master key?
Wow.
It's from a story I used to read. You know, don't mind me. Good luck in the archives.
Okay, so if it is actually a master key, we will be able, I don't know, to like unlock all of the doors. So maybe let's ask her to invite me the widow.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Invite a witness,
I
yeah.
need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Ludmilla Naumann, the victim's widow. I want to hear her version of what happened.
Of course. I'm on top of it. Anything else?
I need some
I need
documents.
some additional files.
Something specific?
I guess
I
this
need
one.
more details regarding NS organizations. Chains of commands, ranks, and badges. Anything you can get your hands on.
Of course, I'll get right to it. Anything else?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Okay, thanks. So let's go to our office, our cabinet. Oh,
Mona's Gaststätte. If the wine is good, I'd probably be a regular customer
Huh,
by the end
okay.
of the year.
so let's get familiar with the case file, I guess. Yeah, the case file. Select a category on the left of the screen. So we got only alt case, detailed document view, and labeling. You can enlarge any document by clicking on it. You can also add labels. Understood. So we got 4, 5, 6 pages, something like that. Yeah, so add bookmark. Okay, so let's, I don't know, go through it. When was it? 14/7. Person responsible. Wait, I can have multiple bookings? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Let's maybe mark one with people. Yeah, maybe that will be interesting so that we would know about what people they're talking about. So, the investigation into the death of Hans Neumann from the Munich has revealed that he fell victim to a violent crime. For details, please see the attached file report. We were able to identify 4 possible suspects who were connected with the victim's disappearance. The police investigation is thus considered closed, and we hereby officially turn the case over to your prosecutor's office. If you encounter any questions, blah blah blah. Understood. Wait, we can add a bookmark. Do we need to bookmark it? So, police report on May 1945. What date was it? 47. So they did the investigation for almost 2 years? Well, on a year and a half. Wow. A dead body was reported to the police in a wooded area near Munich. The deceased was identified as Horst Neumann, age 77. The autopsy revealed that he was killed by a 7 points. This will be like clues, maybe? I don't know, 2. Or should we mark it with this? That should be important, right? A man Browning caliber gunshot to the forehead at close range. At close range, no other injuries are found. The victim's widow filed a criminal complaint against unknown persons on August 8, 1945. She had observed 2 men pick up her husband on April 28. He had been considered missing ever since. The 4 suspects identified in a connection with the victim's disappearance were interrogated. All suspects testified that the victim was guilty of treason and was therefore lawfully executed. The evaluation of whether a crime has been committed is the responsibility of the authorized prosecutor's office. Wow. Okay. What else do we have? Names? I don't know. Report on record. A name as well. Block warden Mitter Moser saw a man climbing up the block's flagpole attempting to tear down the Reich flag and replace it with a white flag. Mitter Moser ordered the perpetrator to stop and attempted to apprehend him. The perpetrator attacked him and fled the scene. The block warden was injured in result. Mitter Moser is certain that he recognized a young resident of the block, Jan Neumann, as the perpetrator. Measures taken. Local group leader Faltman immediately set up a detachment to arrest and interrogate the suspect Neumann. Faltman, was he here somewhere? previously? No. Herbert Schwarz. Here he is. District leader, Munich Berg. Okay. A photo. It's like proof. Is that actually a photograph? Not sure. Hey, I need these. What the heck? I closed them. How do I make them appear again? What the heck? That's bad. These. Oh, here we go. Labels. Yeah. So, what do we have here? Ludmila Nauman. Preliminary proceeding. Let's mark people again due to manslaughter. Dear Mrs. Newman, in the above-mentioned proceeding we made the following decision. The proceeding shall be discontinued pursuant to 170, Section 2 of the Code of the Criminal Procedure. Reason, the victim Hans Newman was a communist insurgent who carried out highly treasonable actions in a wartime situation. The execution ordered by the district leader was carried out according to the law in force at the time of the crime and official orders of the regional leader for Gau Munich Upper Bavaria Helmut Solbrig. Yeah, let's mark all of these. What's here? The proceedings against yeah, let's mark this. Were discontinued on the basis of the law stated below. An act may be punished only if it was punishable by a law before the act was committed. Anyone at home or as a German abroad who abets the hostile power during a war against the Reich or causes a disadvantage to the military power of the Reich or its allies will be sentenced to death or life imprisonment. I don't know, let's mark it as like I don't know, 3. I don't have anything on 3. It's like how the legal basis was there, yeah. In a view of these two laws, it is not possible to carry out further investigations into this case, as the suspects acted accordingly to the contemporary laws in their execution of the victim, Neumann. And one more document. Protocol of Conversation. Witness Herbert Schwartz. Please tell me what happened on the 28th of April 1945. I remember that my esteemed colleague, Alfred Feldman, group leader of the local group I tasked with catching the criminal, came to my office. He told me they got traitor and gave his report from the arrest so that I could issue the official document. I went together with Mr. Feldman out into the hallway. With crimes of this severity, I always give the same order, the order to execute. I then told my driver to come with me to my office. Let's mark it as 3 as well. I then told my driver to come with me to my office. The orders went to the prisoner to carry out my order as requested. Your driver? What for? There was already unrest in the country because of the Americans who were just flooding in like flies. I wanted to set up an alternative routes with my driver to avoid these Americans and still make it to my important appointments. Well, this seems like fishy. Question mark. Shortly thereafter, there was already a polite knock at the door, and group leader Feldman reported to me that the insurgent has been successfully executed. Okay, so, well, yeah, we read it. What
No
now?
signal. The line. Maybe I should talk to Paula about it.
Okay, why is the line dead?
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Thank you, Paula. That will be all for now.
Oh,
Here if you need anything.
so should we go and talk with her in person?
Miss Katz, how can...
Thank you, Paula.
Here
Oh.
if you...
Okay, never mind. Let's go to the archive then. So,
The smell brings me back to all the nights at the library.
Archive research. To find the archived case file you're looking for, you need to connect a name to an archive number. Understood. Okay, well, I do have a lot of names. Here? Okay, no clue. Case file, notebook. Look for unfiled documents about the resistance in the archive. Police Battalion 42. No. 47. Wait, when did my case happen? Case file, bookmarks. 1945, 97. Yeah, but how is it called? How is it called? Newman. Noman. Caduc process. But wait, wait, why is it like marked? Marked for destruction? A man who commits a fornication with another man. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, why is it marked for destruction? Investigation of Nazi judge. So what, do I like view everything there is to view? Or what am I exactly doing now? Case file. Well, okay. Can I do something from this? Well, there are names here, but Wagner Manfred. Call wait process. I checked that. Nuremberg doctor trial. Well, okay, let's check. Probably something should pop up when I like enter something like relevant. I hope. Wait, yeah, that's what I read just now. Marked for that destruction again. Yeah, nothing interesting there. What about the upper one or the middle one? Summer process. This one. Huh. Pink triangle. Well, I can't mark these anywhere. Of course, they are a lot shorter than what I had. But still, what the heck?
Found them. These seem relevant to our case.
Okay. So, do we bookmark it by somehow? Germans, national comrades. More than ever, the responsibility for Germans' fate rests on all of our shoulders. All Germans are called up to fight against the traitors in our own country. The resistance is to be disarmed, the uprisings have to be cooled. Anyone who propagates or approves of any measures that would weaken our resistance against the enemy is a traitor and must be shot. Any attempts at insubordination must be met with immediate removal from all public positions and expulsion from the party. The name of Germany will not be tarnished. I trust in your confidence, your absolute allegiance and discipline. Helmut Solberg. That's the guy who should be arresting, huh? Citizens, the war is over. The oppressors have lost. Do not offend the city against the allies. Avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Tear down the Reich flags from the roofs. Raise the white flags. Welcome our liberators. Freedom is near. Death to the Nazi criminals. Join the campaign to liberate Bavaria. So, what are we doing then with this? Bookmarked. Well, I can bookmark it. Wait, it was this case? Yeah. So, are there any other relevant cases? Liberate Bavaria. That's the thing, but she didn't react to this. Whoops. Damn, there are a lot of things here. But probably nothing else relevant to us. Show trial. So, I have investigated everything. Bookmarks, yeah, I do have those. So, notebook. I don't have any tasks left, so... Wait, really? Really? Okay, so that means... Well, for now, I have...
Paula, how often do I need to tell you that my plaque belongs on my door and not on the floor?
That voice. Oh no.
And how often do I need to remind you that I am not your handyman?
Just fix my door, Paula!
Ugh, no. No. There's no way it's Peter's. Just no. I need to check it. Ugh, please let it not be him.
So let's check, I guess, huh? Check who's... Wait. Check who's the final co-worker? I guess we're going up then. Well, he's not here. Where was it? Conference room?
Oh, of all the people, how is he here?
Are we going to speak to him? I guess.
This better be about my door, Paula. Tell me this is a joke.
That's what I said. I wish it
My
was.
thoughts exactly.
Falda, what are you doing here, Katz?
Funny. I was just about to ask you the same thing.
I work here, Katz. I'm Mr. Bauer's right-hand man. And I'm so sorry, but we don't really do marriage disputes for bored housewives here, you know?
I also work here, douchebag.
As a matter of fact, I work here as well. And I must say, this job just got much less appealing.
Just my luck. So you're the new hire, Katz.
In the flesh.
You won't last a week.
Let's go and annoy him.
Oh, so you did find your confidence in the end. Or is it still going to be like that time you scored 4th in class and threw a fit?
Classy, as always. You know what? I don't have time for this. Get out of my office, Katz. Try not to embarrass yourself.
Bye,
There's nothing left
douchebag.
for me to do. I should call it a day.
Ending the day? H? Wait, ending the day. Once your mandatory tasks... Oh, so we just exit, basically. Okay. Let's do that. These drawings are definitely made with the eye. So, the widow. So, we do meet the widow now, huh?
Last month's Motortrends and a Birgit from last year. Wouldn't be my first reading choice, but with how long you have to wait.
Miss Katz, if you'd have a moment.
Sure.
Yes, Paula?
I found some documents you asked for. They're waiting in your inbox. Oh, and there was a call for you. Asked for you to call back. I wrote down the number, left it with the files.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paula.
Okay, so let's go to our office.
Time to get started.
Where did she left the things? Inbox? Oh, here it is. I didn't see it. I wrote down a number that you should call back when you have time. Mr. Newman will be arriving soon. Please update Mr. Bauer after the interrogation. Oh. Rank insignia. Leaders of the NCDAP. I don't know, let's just add a bookmark. Regional administration. Following Hitler's appointment on Chancellor and NCDAP's victory in the 30-30 election, 30-30, the party structure began to undermine with an subsume that of the state apparatus. While state and regional government were not outright dissolved, their insignificance and authority were heavily diminished in favor of the GAU Regional Association of the NCDAP. At the head of GAU stood a Gauleiter appointed directly by Hitler, responsible for coordinating all party-related activities in the region and for ensuring NCDAP's authorities and influence. To facilitate these goals, the GAU authority often overlapped and overlooted that of local officials. This authority extended to the party members that were part of its office or its subdivisions, districts, local groups, cells, and blocks. Oh, there's a lot more, huh? Insignia of the army. I don't know. Are we just bookmarking everything? The Heer, German army. With the German rearmament and the establishment of the Wehrmacht in 1935, as per the restoration of military sovereignty proclamation, the armed forces of the Weimar Republic, the Reichswehr, were renamed and reformed into the Heer, or the German army. Heer, I don't know. It was secretly expanded in the preceding years, nearly tripling in size from 7 infantry divisions to 21, as it breached the limitations imposed on Germany by the Treaty of Versailles. Cover names were used for the new divisions. The Heer was further expanded following the announcement of Hitler's plans for the armament rearmament with the introduction of universal conscription and the recalling of the officers who served in World War I. They would swear fealty personally to the Führer. By September 1939, the size of the Heer reached a total of 75 divisions with 2.7 million military personnel. Over the course of the war, an estimated 13.6 million soldiers served in the army, both conscripts and volunteers. Wow, that's a lot, not gonna lie, didn't know that. Well, protective police of the Reich? Okay. Protection police. The state protection police, Schuppau, Schutzpolizei, was the uniformed police in the majority of German cities and major towns. As a division of the order police, its members were easily recognizable for the green uniform and colloquially referred to with this color. Officers of state police were divided into branches, such as patrol, traffic, or barrack police. Depending on a department's location, they could also include water or aviation units. Until 1943, state departments could also include a criminal investigation division. Before the beginning of the war, potential police trainees were subject to a number of requirements. These included a candidate having completed their military service, having proven agrarian heritage, and being a member of the NCDAP. During the war, the barrack police branch of the Schupo formed the core of the police battalions, which were deployed in occupied territories. Aryan, that's the first time, well, we finally hear it in this game, I mean. New document? Amnesty for the communists, Club case defense. So, are
I
we...
still can't believe Peters is working here. Peters. I wonder if anybody can tell me how this happened.
Yeah, so let's call.
Who do I want to call?
Number Paula wrote down, yeah.
Hello.
Father? I didn't expect you'd call me here.
Oh, Esther, my dear, so good to hear you. Did you settle in all right?
I'm excited.
I have great colleagues. Well, most of them. And I believe I can do a lot of good here.
I see. Esther, there's something I want to discuss. Do you remember our little talk? It must have been last month.
Not again.
Please, don't start again. I'm not interested in family law.
It's a good offer. Bergmann, Kranich and Partner is a well-known, respectable firm. Many would kill for a chance to work there. And Bergmann is one of my oldest friends. He'd make sure your talent doesn't go wasted.
Let's go. I just started.
Dad, I just started working for Mr. Bauer.
And the sooner that stops, the better. Esther, let me be very frank with you. I'm proud of you. I really am. A prosecutor at your age, with the view on women on our line of work being what it is. I'd have to be a fool not to. But your mother and I, we are worried. Do you have any idea what they say about Bauer?
Great prosecutor.
He's one of the best prosecutors in the country with a spotless record.
Just as I feared. You must broaden your horizons. Read some other magazines, perhaps. Listen to your father. Leave. Nothing good will come from this.
Let's go with I'll think about it.
I'll think about it, Dad.
Please
My
do.
choice, you know.
I just want what's best for you, Essie.
I know, Dad.
I'm proud of you. I know I already said that, but I really am. Like you can't imagine.
Great. Oh.
Paula?
Mrs. Naumann just arrived. I showed her to the conference room.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
Oh, I thought we'll be doing this in our own office, but, well, oh, Kitty, hi.
Well, hello. And who would you be?
He looks nice.
That's Marlene. My son turned out to be allergic, so Mr. Bauer agreed to have her stay here for now.
Okay,
Looking forward to working with you, Marlene.
bye. Conference room. Okay, let's head into it.
You must be Mrs. Naumann. Thank you for coming. My name is Esther Katz. I am one of the prosecutors in Attorney General Bauer's team.
Good morning, Miss Katz. I am very grateful that you found the time. The last prosecutor who looked into my husband's death didn't even speak to me.
Damn.
He dismissed the case, claiming my husband was rightfully executed as a traitor.
Let's just go straight with the question, maybe.
Did your husband do anything for which he could be accused of treason?
Of course not. The men that took him weren't even looking for him.
I see. I know it's not easy, but please take me through the day your husband was taken.
Damn, the visuals. Oh, okay.
It was in April 45, only days before the Americans came.
Where were you that day?
Home. We lived in a small house. Hans was upstairs when the doorbell rang, before someone hammered against the door.
Oh, we can interact with objects?
Do you remember what time of the
Wow.
day it was?
We just had lunch, so it must have been close to 1 p.m.
Nice. What else? Door?
Did you and your husband live alone?
No, there was also our son Jan. He insisted on staying with us to help around the house, at least until the end of the war. But he wasn't in. He went out in the morning before we woke up.
So, there's something else I can additionally find, as I understand? Well, I can see a newspaper, I cannot interact with it. So, is that it then for now? Well, yeah, definitely not seeing anything on the floor. Ceiling is clear as well. Yeah, let's proceed with this.
When you opened the door, who was it?
There were two men. One of them was pointing a gun at me.
Okay, wow. So we're interacting with them immediately. Okay.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Both wore uniforms.
Brown ones.
Brown ones,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's not the police, right? It's the... Oh, I can check my notes. Notebook? No. I want to check case file, bookmarks. Here. Political leaders of the NCDAP. Wait. Well, yeah. Those are brown ones. Wait, there was another uniform which I didn't bookmark. Background. Here it is. But it's green. Yeah. I had to bookmark. Light green. This is blue. Well, these are like brown ones, right? So, Wehrmacht. Wehrmacht. Wait, so are these Wehrmacht? I don't know. Yeah, let's go with that.
Did they belong to the Wehrmacht?
No, not
Oh,
Wehrmacht.
so
And not
my
police
answer didn't
either.
matter here.
Maybe some kind of party officials or something. One of them was small, thin. He wore glasses, I remember that. The second man was bigger. He was the one pointing the gun at me. He seemed to be in charge.
What made you think that?
He had 2 golden stripes on his uniform, and he was bossing the small one around. He yelled and waved his gun around to scare me.
Oh, I can interrupt them?
Let me stop you for a second. These stripes on his uniform.
Okay, let's go here. She said 2 golden stripes. Yeah, but it could be district leader. He had 2 golden. What badge did the witness describe? Well, from here. Wait. 2 golden stripes. Local group, district office. Damn. Does it prove your claim? Well, yeah, it should be
Could one
this
of
one.
these be the badge you saw?
Let me
Oh,
see.
okay, so it's simpler than I thought.
Yes, that's the one here. The local group leader. That's the one.
That is very useful. Thank you. Please continue.
They demanded to speak to Mr. Naumann. The gun was still
Wait, case rating? So did we receive the highest
there,
one?
and I was just so afraid. Hans came down and asked them what they wanted. They demanded to know if there was anyone with us. When we said no, the smaller guy looked in the other rooms. He found no one. It was only Hans and I. Then the big one told Hans that he had to come with them for questioning.
Okay, why is that window keeps on flashing? Am I missing something there, like additionally? Well, yeah, that's a guy inspecting everything. Well, no, I don't. I cannot inspect anything else here, so yeah, let's go with him.
And your husband? How did he react?
Hans remained polite the whole time. He asked them why it was necessary, but the man ignored him. Then everything happened so fast. The small one said they'd let him go if our son would turn himself in.
What?
Then they just herded him out, like an animal.
Okay. Why the sun? That's very weird. Oh.
Did you see something outside?
It has been a while, I'm not exactly sure. There was a car, I think. Yes, one of those big, terrible trucks that they used.
I remember them. They were just everywhere.
Can we go upstairs? No. Okay, so let's leave.
This was the last time I saw him alive. Me and my son never got the chance to say goodbye.
Damn. Let's ask about her son.
What
Why
was that
were
man's
they
comment about your son?
looking for him?
Jan. He was living with us at that time, but he didn't show up that night or the following. He got into some trouble. Bad trouble.
Do you think the men were looking for your son?
I believe so, yes. At least that's what they said. But
Wait a second. I think it was mentioned somewhere.
Is there proof the man we're looking for? Her son. Well, this is regarding the infantry, so definitely not. Official order. Oh, it should be this one then. Yeah, let's submit this one.
Please, take a look.
oh God, here it is. He recognized him as Jan Naumann. I can't believe there was proof all along, and the former prosecutor just dismissed it. How could he?
I wish I knew. I am really sorry. Please, continue. What happened upon your son's return?
When Jan finally came back, it was already too late. We asked the authorities about Hans, but they pretended not to know anything. After war, my husband was found dead in a forest nearby. Shot. I believe he died the same day they took him.
I
Yeah.
would really like to talk to your son about it.
You and I both, dear. But I am afraid that's not possible. Jan died only a few months after his father. Pneumonia. Hans was innocent. They killed him, and that's murder. No matter what they call it.
I hear you, Mrs. Naumann.
Please, Miss Katz, will you find the man?
I'll do my best. Let's go. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I will do my very best.
Thank you.
We will let you know if we have enough for an indictment. Please, Paula will help you to the door. Goodbye. I should update Mr. Bauer.
Yeah, okay, let's go and update him.
Hello, Miss Katz. Any news regarding the Naumann case?
Surprising ones? Let's just go with yes.
Yes, I think so. After talking to Mrs. Naumann, it seems like Hans Naumann was indeed innocent. The men were looking for his son, Jan Naumann. When they couldn't find Jan, they took Hans instead, the father.
I assume that's what Miss Naumann told you. But are you sure she is telling the truth?
According to the files, the man they were looking for had climbed up a flagpole, torn down a flag, and beaten up a block warden when he was caught in the act. Hans Naumann was 77 years old at the time. Of course, there are older men who are in good shape, but
Pulling down a flag and beating someone up seems unlikely. I understand.
yes,
I see, but why did the man take him if they knew he was innocent?
As hostage? No, I don't think so. I think they had to take someone then, maybe.
considering the times, they might have been afraid of coming back empty-handed. Or they could have hoped their actual suspect would turn himself in, hearing his father was taken.
Highly illegal, even back then. Not uncommon, though. But why did they shoot the old man?
Because Jan didn't come? Yeah, I guess so. He didn't. I think what happened is he didn't say to them where was his son because, well, obviously a father should know, right? So they instead then, since he didn't say them the truth according to them, they shot him. So yeah.
His son didn't turn himself in as they demanded. They could have seen that as enough reason to kill their hostage.
Perhaps, but they hardly gave him enough time. Nonetheless, it is a case for us, for you specifically. I will officially reopen the investigations tomorrow. You need to find out who was at the crime scene when Hans Naumann was shot. We need witnesses.
I'd start with the names mentioned in the files of the first investigation.
Excellent. Let's get this case to court, Miss Katz. And be mindful of time. We do not have nearly enough of it here. Since you have never led a case before, I want you to be prepared. Mr. Peters has agreed to look over your shoulder and help you out. Present your findings, prove your claims. Please reach out to him.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
I'll need Paula to get me more information on the suspects. And I suppose I should share the good news with Peters. Just great.
Yeah, let's firstly speak to Paula.
Poor man. And that poor woman. She lost everyone she loved in a matter of a few months. I really hope we can help her.
I hope so too.
Anything I can do?
I need some documents, I guess.
I need some additional files.
I looked into the NSDAP local group from the original investigation.
Only a few documents survived the bombing, but I found a group photo and a member list from a few years before the incident. I took the liberty of marking the suspects. One of them, Mr. Schwarz, is dead.
Well, that was quick.
Just doing my job. Any other documents I can get for you?
Suspect personal file, sure.
The member list is helpful, but I'd still need something more about our suspects. Can you get me their files?
I'll reach out to the Berlin Document Center. But, just so you know, they tend to take their time. Anything else?
Invite a witness,
I
sure.
need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
I have no clue. Let's check or yeah, wrong one again. Wait, do we have something here? We do. Current case. Ludmila, well, died of pneumonia. That's her father. Yeah, no people here. Then let's go to the case file. German kibbutz. We have bookmarks. German kibbutz. Oh, here he is. Mr. Mittermorser. The victim disappearance. 4 possible suspects, but we're connected. Waldman. Immediately set up a detachment to arrest and interrogate the suspect. Waldman. Can we invite him? Yeah, let's do that.
Please invite Mr. Feitman.
We'll reach out immediately. Anything else?
I think for
Thank
now,
you,
I guess.
Paula. That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Yeah, so let's go and speak to Simons. That's what we had to do, right? Yeah.
He wants us to get along, to work together.
I've heard.
Let's be adults about it, I guess.
Let's just be adults about it, Peters. Peters?
Yes, I've heard you, Cuts. Fine. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just call it a truce. I won't interfere with your casework if you stay away from mine. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Good. And as for this whole preparing you for court situation, I swear to God, but there is no point discussing it before you've met the witnesses anyway.
Thank you for thinking I'm a total beginner.
Oh, you're welcome. Someone has to do it, since Mr. Bauer apparently overestimates your abilities. Anyway, get through at least some of your witnesses, and we can get it over with. And while we're at it, don't forget to bring some evidence. I don't want us to improvise the whole thing.
There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
So let's do that. Let's call it a day. Yeah, we did everything, so. And you know what? Then I will be ending the video here and now. So actually, yeah, this is a nice game. I did like it so far. I guess if we did went and go with the well, how was it called? I don't remember. The investigation mode. Yeah, it was this. I guess then we would have to choose not only the correct pieces of papers, but the correct like sentences inside those papers. So yeah, that's a little bit harder, but so far it's not, I wouldn't say that it's hard. You just have to listen and understand what she's saying. So yeah, but so far I did like the game. It definitely seems nice. Yeah, you basically get to learn a little bit of history of what happened in Germany after the war, I guess. Yeah, not too much else to comment. I enjoyed it. I'm thinking of doing actually, or well, at least now, full walkthrough series and well, playthrough series for this. So we'll see of how I decide on this. But if I'm thinking that, so the game, if I were to grade it and rate it between thumbs up, thumbs down, or in between, definitely gets a thumbs up. So great game, did like it. Thank you for watching and see you next time then. Bye.